Okay, let's start. I actually got up at 4:30 in the morning. Then I had a flight at 6:30. Then reached Bangalore. Full day work. Yeah, so that's why got
You
delayed.
didn't sleep at all?
No, I wanted to sleep, but then this air condition was making noise. So then I called the hotel while I asked him why he's making noise. The moment he comes in, he stopped making noise. I thought there's some ghost or something. He said, "What time it happens?" I don't know. So I asked him, "Why are you asking me what time it happens?" I got even more scared. As it was supposed to happen at 3 o'clock, like movies. So so then he stopped making noise. Again he went out. Again he started making noise. Then I thought maybe it's something to do with the air pressure because every time I'm closing the door, it comes. So I called him again. He said, "Yeah, there is a air pressure. There's some machine which is creating pressure on the top. I'll switch that off." And then sound was gone. That was a small story. Yeah, I'll get sound sleep today. Weather in Bangalore is really good. Food is good. I just had biryani and egg curry. So were you were solving the problem, right? Not me. Yesterday,
Uh, no, you were doing.
I was doing it.
And
Okay,
it was not compiling.
okay, okay. So where did my VS Code go? Yeah, there was some online tool we were using, right? This one. At least the internet here is really fast. Yeah, this is a better compiler compared to that one. So apparently, I think it was happening for some reason. But if I put
Yes,
a
if you comment out those methods which are not defined, insert left and all that in the switch statement, then it compiles.
I'll leave them like this for now. Everything will still work. Yeah, work. So insert at right, insert at left. So max size is 5, but there's no set size. Yeah, there is set size actually 5. That's the size of the earring. So let's start putting item. Enter your choice. Insert at right. Input the element for adding. Right. This is unnecessary. Element for adding. So I'll add, let's say 1. So then I want to display. So Q elements are 1. Let's add some more. What the heck? Why did it not give me another option to basically enter more? It just kind of exited. Why is that happening? So once I display, it should give me the option again, right? Not sure why I didn't give that. Insert, insert one, and insert two. Sorry. What the heck? It's saying Q elements are 3. That's it. I put 3 elements in that. There's something wrong here. The queue is empty. Return. Is it giving me the count of the items? Q elements are so and so. No.
What were the elements you entered?
I entered 1, 2, and 3. It's giving me just 3. So, so they'll skip this. Let's say we talk about display queue. We'll come here. Front position is less than equal to rear position. Uh, so initially the front position will be what? Left and right. So -1. So we'll increment that. Just check that I'm coming in 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. So I guess we have to do step by step that we'll understand what's happening here. So it will not go inside this. Let's see how it's inserting first. So it will not go inside this. It's fine. Left is -1. Left set left equals 0, right equals 0. So yeah, this will go on. And then we'll start. Where are they incrementing? So in the first iteration, it was -1. So he set that to left 0, right 0. Then it came over here. And then it asked for the item. And he set the item. Okay. That's your first iteration. Okay. So left 0, right 0. And then it set the item to this. This would be something like PQ array. Right means 0, and I will set that to whatever we entered, let's say 1, first iteration. Which means first time if he's entering that. Again, if he says enter, second time he enters the number, insert, let's see. So now this will fail because left is not equal to -1. We'll go over here, we'll check if right equals 0 and max is 5. 5 minus 1 is 4, 0. Is not equal to this, so it will not go inside this. Then right becomes right plus 1. So this will this will execute. So right becomes 1. And at this point of time, I'm going to also put the values of left and right at this iteration. Left 0, right 1. Then it goes ahead and sets that item. So again, this, which means this becomes 1 equals 2. Okay, that's good. Third time it comes, I think third time right is currently 1. 1 equals 5 minus 1. No, that's not true. So again, this will execute and this will execute, which means same thing, whatever we did here, which is the third time. We'll only go till third and check what's going on there. Oh. Okay, so at this point of time, left is 0, right is 2. This becomes 2, and this becomes 3. The value we are setting it to 3. Okay, so currently this is good. I think insert is fine. It's 1, 2, 3. And now there's some issue with the display. Okay, so let's see. I'm asking it to display. So here is going to set the front position and rear position. Display. So front position will become 0 and rear position becomes 2 because that's the current value of left and right. Is left minus 1? No. So we'll move on. So it's going to print that. Then front position is less than equal to rear position. Is that so? Front position is less than or equal to 2. It is less than. Okay, so this will execute. So while front position is less than equal to rear position, uh, increment as well as print that value. So it's going to print front position is currently 0. It's going to print 1. Then the first iteration is going to print this, which means print this. And position is 0. And then it's going to increment plus plus. So second enter. So front position is 0. It's going to print 1. It's fine. Now in the second iteration, again, let's repeat that. Now in the second iteration, front position becomes 1. This becomes 1. So this becomes 2. And we increment again. This was the last time. 2. And this time this becomes 3. So now this condition will not be met in the next iteration. So it looks like the program is correct. Then why the hell is not displaying it properly? Because according to the logic that's been put, it's correct. This is the loop that's being run. Can you try to run it at your end and see what's happening?
Yes, I tried. It's the same.
Same. Why do you think it's happening? I just verified the logic and it seems right.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something might be wrong with the insert right.
Hmm?
I put a breakpoint in display, and at that point, after inserting two elements, it's showing both front position and rear position as 0.
That's surprising. Because we are not changing rear position, we're setting it to right. And at this stage, when we're actually displaying it, front position is 0 and rear position is 2. So let's do this. Let's return here and see what's happening. So insert at right, insert 1, insert at right, insert 2, insert at right, insert 3. I'm going to display now. The heck? Two elements are, and then I'm just printing 3. But why is it even printing 3? Where is it? I just returned from here. This means not going inside it. Let's do this. Let's print the value of front position and rear position here and see what's happening there. So percentage D, give a tab, percentage D. So this will be front, this will be rear. Front and then rear. If it's reading this means it's actually reaching here. Okay. So that's one thing. Then let's echo out the front position here to see if it's actually reaching inside this. Hmm. Used to PHP.
Inside insert right,
Hmm.
there's a mistake in the if left equals -1, double equals.
Ah, oh no.
So you're setting it to -1 every time, and it's setting those two to 0 every time.
My whole concept of equals has this C programming has taken away because usually in when we write in JavaScript or PHP, we use triple equal to. We never use double equal to. This whole
Oh.
concept is the whole thing is because if you use double equal to, that is the issue because sometimes you may forget and then it kind of assigns the value instead of doing comparison.
Mhm.
And since we've been using editors always tell us if something is wrong. But here it doesn't tell us. It doesn't underline. But yeah, that makes sense. Good catch. Let's run it. Okay, I was printing something here. That's the fun part. To be able to work in multiple languages. Okay, so one, one, two, three, and display. Yep, it displays. So this front 0 and rear 2 is what we printed, and this 1, 2, 3 is what it's printing. That's fine. But I guess there should be some tab or new line uh, over here. It's a tab. So that works. Logic is working fine. Now let's test the left part. So we tested the right, or I don't think we have tested everything. Test from the right, but we have to test it up until the full, f- like up until the stack is empty. Sorry, as stack is full. So let's try that first. See if that's working. 4, 5. Oh, directly exited. It didn't give me an option. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now copy this so that at least we don't lose the work. So seems like right is working. Let's try left now. So choice is 2. Huh? Oh, we didn't create right. Sorry, we didn't create left yet, right? We just created right. So we have to do that. Okay. Where is that blog link? Did I paste it somewhere? Let that go. Can you check if I pasted on the GitHub?
No, I got it. I sent it in the chat.
This is the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just paste this on GitHub now, so at least we know. Just put it in the PR or something, so we don't lose it. Because I guess this is going to take time to build it. Can't be built in one day. So let's try to do at least left today, and then so I'm not gonna type and stuff. I'll copy it, and then I'll make changes. So we already have the insert left function. We just need to add the content of that. We're calling item not. Okay, so no code formatting they are doing. Writing code as if they are writing. It's just, I guess the whole logic is almost the same. It's just changing the left and right. Let's see. Try to match it with what we had done. So if Q is full, left equals 0, right equals max minus 1, left equals right plus 1. Same thing. If Q is initially empty, which means if left equals minus 1, we already know this. Else if left equals 0, this is clear the same as before. This is also clear the same as before. If left equals, if right equals max minus 1, if left equals 0. I'm trying to insert an element from the uh, left, and initially the first time we insert it. So let's follow this approach. So this was for insert right. Now we'll do insert left. Let's see. First iteration, of course, the queue is not full. Uh, it's going to come here, find set left and right to 0, which is fine. Correct. And then it'll go down and it'll set the item, left item. So it'll be set to 1. And this will be like left. Okay, next iteration. Um, so left and right was 0 initially. So it's going to check if left 0. Yes, left is 0. So it's going to set left equals max minus 1, which means 5 minus 1. So left becomes 4. So what's the logic here? Why is it decrementing the left from 0 to 4? So like changing the value from 0 to 4 if you're inserting it from left. What's the logic behind that?
And it's uh, they're making it a circular queue. So if um, there's no space at the left, then they're adding the item at the end.
So let's try to understand with there was someone was showing it correctly, I think. And then some diagram. Come on, yeah. Do I have to? Ah, this is implementation of DQ using circular array. I wish we could visualize this somehow. Can you like create some boxes and show like where is it putting that index?
So left is front. If the front is 0, that means there's no place to the left of it.
Okay, so you mean let me draw that. What is it? Dog dot sheet something? Or sheet dot new? Yeah. So there are five boxes: one, two, three, four, five, because max is five. Index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, index 4. So let's try to understand first with this right thing. Okay. Initially left is, so what is left here?
-1.
Initially, of course.
Both left and right are -1.
Hmm. So of course initially they are -1. Oops. So let's say I'm going to insert something from the right, which is here. So left becomes 0 at that point, and right becomes 0 as well, right? So when we say left and right, are they treating that as these indexes? Is this left? What are they treating this left and
They're
right
the
as?
they're the indexes of the leftmost element and the rightmost element.
Okay, okay. So what I'm getting confused is why are they setting both to 0? How can both left and right have 0 index? Is it because there's
I
nothing?
guess the -1 is just to indicate that the queue is empty, and
And that
then
I
when you
understand.
add one element, then both become 0.
Yeah. Okay. And then next thing they're doing is right equals right plus 1. So this was right. So initially they set right to uh, 0. So saying right equals right plus 1. So this becomes 1. So right becomes here. This one becomes right, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's try to understand the left part. So initially the both are -1. Then when we add the first element, both left and right become 0. Is this like that? And then once you insert the next element, then left becomes max -1, which means left becomes here. Max -1 is 5 minus 1, which is 4. Otherwise, if that's not the case, then left equals left -1. Okay, understand. So this becomes 4, but the next time it becomes whatever the value was -1, so it becomes 3. We'll keep going like that. Fine. Let's run it. So I'll put 4, I'll put 3, put 2, 1. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, no problem. I think that's it for today. We'll continue this tomorrow. Okay. I'll go ahead and push this code on But this is very complicated. Need some time to actually go and understand what's going on here. Cool. Thanks, Maya. You won't be there tomorrow and day after, right?
No.
Okay. All right. See you on Thursday then.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye. Good
Bye.
night.